Evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. Last time we looked at repairing the roof, and I said I was going to look at repairing the drip rail. However, I sort of ran out of time, so we're going to finish that off, do a little kind of catch up on that today, and we're going to get that rail finished. So we'll just take a look at where we are now and kind of how we're going to progress with doing that tonight. So what I've done is I've trimmed the rail off here, cut it back. I'm going to clean a little bit more of that rust off there, and I've cut, do that without chucking that off the roof, cut a piece of, again, 1.3mm steel, which is the correct length to fit along there. Now what I'm going to do is, in a minute, I'm going to scribe it along the length. I'm going to cut it to shape so I can then butt weld it to here, which will obviously leave this bit sticking out, but it'll allow me to grind the welds back. And then what I'll do is I'll mark up and I'll fold initially, sort of with a set of vice grips, and then hammer and dolly it into place. We'll fold this up to match here, and then we'll cut it to the right length. So I'll just try and get this on a tripod so you can see a little bit better what I'm up to. Now I hope I'm not obscuring too much of the camera here. We'll put that into place along there like that, and then a scribe down here so that I can cut along my scribe line, and then we'll be able to get that to fit nicely into position here, ready to clamp it up and butt weld it. Okay, so I've trimmed the piece to fit, I've clamped it on there. Now before I weld it, I am going to actually get in with a wire wheel and clean up these edges there, but we're just checking for fitment and bearing in mind what this piece does, how it's going to be migged into place. That is, as the expression goes, close enough for government work. Now, I appreciate it was probably just a lot of a view of the back of my head, but you can see again we had a bit of travel speed, a bit faster there, so we got a bit of a raised bead, but we'll grind that back down. And where is it? From the back side. So what we'll do is we'll be able to flatten that back, and then what we'll be able to do is bend the lip up to suit. and obviously weld the edge in there. So now we've got the welds tidied up on the inside there, it's time to start bending that flange up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold a piece of straight edge in there, and then I'm going to use a pair of water pump pliers or vice grips or whatever, something like that, to bend it up into shape roughly, and then I can use a slipper dolly and a hammer to get the finished shape in. So as you could probably see from the previous clip, I was struggling ever so slightly to fold that up there, simply because when I got the grips in there wasn't really enough distance or anything really to pull against. So what I did was I cut the edge off, like where it was sticking out here. I just cut it off, and then I welded it up from underneath. Still needs a little bit more cleaning up there, but I welded it up from underneath. So what you've got is a drip rail rain gutter that matches the profile on the other side, and as soon as you get any filler and trim and whatnot over the top there, you will never notice the difference. So that is quite nice, so you get your finger right in there, which is obviously a lot better than what it was when it was missing previously. Also done just a little bit of finish sanding over these, so these repairs are now all finished and good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Short little video there, but just trying to sort of knock off some of the smaller jobs one at a time whilst we're waiting for some of the bigger bits to arrive. Well, anyway, if you enjoy, please like, please subscribe, please give us a follow, please leave any comments, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.